They said a bird can't be your friend, until one saved my life. Friend of the fisherman. They say real friendship has no words, only trust. Every morning, before the first ray of sunlight touched the sea, a lonely fisherman named Elias rowed his old wooden boat into the open waters. The waves were quiet, the breeze was cold, and the horizon stretched endlessly like a blue mirror. Elias lived by the ocean his whole life. But lately, things had changed. The fish had stopped coming close to the shore. His nets came back empty. His little wooden house creaked in the wind, and his heart felt as empty as his boat. Until the morning, he met him. The sky was painted with soft gold when Elias first saw the strange bird. A tall gray figure stood on the rocks near his fishing spot, a bird unlike any he had ever seen. Its beak was long and massive, its feathers smoky gray, and its eyes, sharp but calm. It was a shoebill stork. At first, Elias thought it was just curious. But the bird didn't fly away. It just stood there still, steady, watching him. Strange fellow, Elias muttered with a tired smile. The next morning, the bird returned. And the morning after that. Every day, it waited for Elias at the same rock. Elias began to talk to it. Not because he expected answers, but because talking made the ocean feel less lonely. One stormy afternoon, Elias's luck turned worse. His net tore apart in the heavy tide, and the last of his bait was gone. Rain lashed down, and the sea turned wild. He sighed, gripping his oar tightly. Maybe it's time to give up. Then, out of nowhere, a shadow moved beneath the waves. Elias looked up. The shoebill wasn't on the rocks. It was in the water, wings spread wide, gliding low and steady. Its sharp eyes scanned the sea like a hunter. Suddenly, splash! The bird struck down with its giant beak and came back up, holding a fat silver fish. Elias's eyes widened. The shoebill flew closer and dropped the fish right into his boat. For the first time in weeks, Elias laughed. "You helped me," he whispered. The shoebill tilted its head, almost like a nod. From that day on, everything changed. Every morning, Elias would bring his nets. And the shoebill would glide over the water, spotting schools of fish. Whenever Elias cast his net, the bird would dive beside it, herding the fish toward him like a loyal partner. People in the village began to notice. That old man's got a bird for a friend. No, not just a bird, a hunter. Elias didn't care what they said. For the first time in years, he felt alive. Weeks passed. Their bond grew stronger. Elias would hum songs as he worked, and the shoebill would perch silently beside him, staring at the horizon. One evening, as the sun melted into the sea, Elias sat quietly, watching his feathered friend. "I used to think I was alone," he said softly. "But maybe the ocean was just waiting to send me you." The shoebill gave a soft, low grunt, its way of saying, "I'm here." But one morning, things weren't the same. The sky was dark before dawn, and a heavy storm was brewing. Waves crashed like angry fists, and winds howled. Elias wanted to stay home, but fishing was all he had. As he rowed out into the roaring sea, the shoebill followed, wings slicing through the rain. But the storm grew worse. The boat rocked dangerously. One huge wave slammed into it, knocking Elias into the freezing water. He struggled to breathe. His vision blurred. Then, something strong gripped his jacket. The shoebill flapping hard, refusing to let him sink. The bird pulled, guiding him toward a floating piece of wood. Elias held on as the bird circled him, calling out loudly until a rescue boat from the shore spotted them through the storm. When Elias woke up on the beach, soaked and shivering, the shoebill was sitting beside him. Silent. Loyal. Tears filled Elias's eyes. "You saved me," he whispered. From that day on, their bond wasn't just friendship, it was family. The fisherman and the shoebill became legends in the coastal town. People said their teamwork could fill nets faster than any crew. But Elias didn't care about fame. Every time he looked at his friend perched on the bow of his boat, he remembered the day the ocean stopped feeling lonely. Because sometimes, the best friends don't speak your language. They understand your heart. Moral: true friendship isn't about words, it's about loyalty, trust, and showing up when it matters most. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more magical tales every week.